Trials riders from around the country recently converged upon Sheep Mountain outside of Fairplay, Colorado for the 29th annual Ute Cup. The Ute Cup has become one of the most popular non-national trials events in the country. This two-day event has attracted renowned trials riders from around the globe, including the legendary Sammy Miller. This year's event followed the final weekend of the National Trial Series and included several top national riders on their way home. Number 3 ranked Raymond Peters, number 5 ranked Dennis Sweeten, number 6 ranked Matt Moore, and local hero Mark Manico, who recently retired from the National Championship competition, were on hand. Manico and Peters have both won this event 3 times. Each would be seeking a record 4th win. The Ute Cup is traditionally located at high elevation and includes lots of rocks and water, and this event was no exception. The event is geared toward the intermediate level rider and draws a lot of competitors. This year, more than 125 riders entered the event. Saturday's competition consisted of 20 sections along a 25-mile loop with more than 2,000 foot of elevation change. The riders rode the loop 3 times. Scores ranged from 0 to over 100. The moderate level sections put pressure on the top riders who knew a single mistake could cost them the event. As luck would have it, for the spectators anyway, at the end of day 1, 3 riders, Peters, Manico, and Sweeten, all ended up in a tie with a perfect score of no penalty points lost. This set up a ride-off between these 3 national caliber riders. The crowd gathered along the sides of the creek and even in it to witness a spectacular display of talent. The ride-off consisted of 1 section to be ridden by each rider 3 times. The rider with the lowest accumulative score would be the day's winner. Sweeten struggled a bit, but still impressed the crowd with moves that earned him 3rd place for the day. Manico failed to climb the steep rock face out of the creek the first time through. However, he didn't have any problems the 2nd and 3rd time and earned 2nd place for the day. Peters struggled on the exit also, but put in some great rides to earn 1st for the day.
I think they eased everything up a little bit this year in the normal trial, which I think is better for the event, because it's an intermediate level event. We're here for fun. And this is a neat way to do it rather than the time thing. So it gives everybody something to watch.
Yeah. Peters wasn't quite ready to put his bike away and continued to please the crowd with some play riding.
Oh, look at him, he's thinking.
Okay, Eric, now just...
That'd be good.
It could be fun backwards once.
It would. It'd be a...
Sunday's competition consisted of an entirely different loop 16 miles long with 17 sections. Once again, scores varied widely as intermediate riders continued to drop points here and there, while the top riders tried to remain scoreless. In the end, the same three riders, Peters, Manico, and Sweeten, came in with perfect scores. To everyone's excitement, another ride-off was staged. This time, the ride-off wasn't just for the day's finish, but to determine the final placing of the top three riders for the entire event. Everything was on the line. The pressure was intense. Manico got the early edge by turning in a remarkable 1 on his first pass. Peters could only watch and wonder what he could pull out of his bag of tricks. Unfortunately, he didn't find a solution on his second attempt. Neither could Sweeten. Just when it seemed it would be Manico's day, he opened the door back up by moving a marker. Peters was determined to get through this section on his final attempt. A great save allowed him to get out with a 2. Sweeten matched Peters' score to edge him out for the event.
Actually, the 2 days of ride were the best I've ever been to. This here I was a little skeptical of, but it worked out good.
Yeah?
It was fun. People loved it.
You're happy with second?
I'm extremely happy. Extremely happy.
All right.
First time I've ever got Peters.
Now it was wait and see what Manico would do. He came through strong with a great ride and earned his 4th Ute Cup victory.
Yeah, this event is, it caters to people who practice their basics more, and riding the expert class has forced me to practice my basics because you can't take any points. So in the exhibition they had some big stuff, and fortunately I can still ride that also. I don't know how many I've been in. I've been in a whole bunch. This is my 4th win though.
How does it feel to win?
It's fantastic, especially in a ride-off situation like this. It was so much pressure involved. That's not, Ute Cups normally have a lot of pressure because everybody has such a low score, but this is very, very unique with the crowd and everything there. It's a totally different feeling.